Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 3 of the 98-99 Database Fiorentina series. We have signed Claudio Abada from Racing Club for 2.4. For some unknown reason, the board decided to give us some extra transfer funds available. I didn't want to go mad because I felt like, don't fix it if it ain't broken sort of thing. I thought he is better than Repka, so we're trying to get Repka out on loan, but he's alright staying with us. Juninho Paulista, you already knew we were planning on getting him on loan, which I don't see why we wouldn't want to get him permanently actually as well, because we need more support in the attacking midfield area, that's for sure. And I wanted another midfielder because we don't have it's like a defensive midfielder. So Michael Ballack. Michael Ballack is young. He shouldn't expect too much first team football, and he's got very good attributes. He wouldn't have been the first choice player though, but he was basically just because of like in this area here, we've got a bloke called Cois, and yeah, I like having a defensive midfielder that ideally, if he was good in the air as well, like an N'Golo Kante. So, and in today's episode, I'm going to bring you Juventus away. Look at that. 7-1 at home to Udinese. Atalanta, we killed 4-0 at home. Not really conceding a lot, to be fair. But we've got Juventus away in the league and Roma. So, these are the two games I'm bringing you. And yeah, we're in a good financial state. Everything's going well. This is the league as it stands. Just before we get into the game quickly, we've got 2 games in hand and we're just absolutely killing it. Parma have crept up, so have Juventus. It was Lazio and Inter I was most worried about, but yeah, look at this. We've not lost a single game so far, and we are at the 28th of January. Let's get into the game. So we've made a change just quickly, and opposition instructions only bringing in Van der Veal, I believe. They want us to go positive to cautious. I'm not gonna try and change anything that doesn't need fixing. I'm a bit worried though about the fact that we've got a injured. They think we should start an injured player. I think that's a bit. I think Manuel Rui Costa, instead of playing cautious, why don't we start our best defensive midfielder? Let's do that instead. But let's go. They've got Deschamps. They've got Edgar Davids, who's got a mental overview. They've got Del Piero, who's got a ridiculous overview. This is going to be mad. Totti, okay. Is that the Totti from Roma? Edmundo picks it up now, and we are on the counter attack. Edmundo with a great touch there, taking it into space, but Montero picks it up with ease, really. Back to Placente. Placente back to Montero now. Montero inside. Davids with a nice ball over the top. If that's onside, I assume it wasn't, because their player decided not to get it. And that was a very, very interesting pass from Galasic. I mean, 34 minutes in, it's really skipping the game. And I mean, yeah, they've got it. They've had all the chances so far as I'm concerned. Here's Totti with a good ball in, and Didier Deschamps puts Juventus 1-0 ahead. I was just saying about my broken tactics, feeling sorry for myself, and we find ourselves 1-0 down. But we have gone 1-0 down before. Edmundo has been like this all season. He has been an absolute whiny little biatch all season. Unbelievable. Yeah, I was just saying how good the tactics were, weren't I, and everything, and we've gone 1-0 down. But we do well. In fair to us, we do pretty well. Do pretty well when we're 1-0 behind. We have had games before. I think we went 1-0 behind against Inter, didn't we? And we just ended up killing them. So, Cois now. We just quite simply haven't hit the ground running yet. Here's Eric now. Here's a chance. And is that a penalty? And more importantly, is it a penalty? I mean, if we win the league because of, you do need a bit of luck, let's be honest. When sort of winning a league, you do need a bit of luck. I wouldn't say no team has won the league with no bit of luck. If we get a penalty and Montero, oh, well, they're lucky if Montero didn't get sent off because he was on a yellow. So, I mean, Sandro Cois is taking the penalty for some unknown reason, and it's saved by Peruzzi. And, oh my God, I mean, I am not quite sure why. I mean, I assume I would have sort of chose the best penalty takers. Is Manuel Rui Costa now Peruzzi collects Palmer in second place. The reason I mentioned Palmer is they've got Buffon at the moment. But it's 1-0 to Juventus at halftime. That's very disappointing because we've got a good enough team in my eyes to win this game, definitely. So I sort of want to like fire up and demand more as well. Manuel Rui Costa now back to Padalino. Cois with the ball over the top. Edmundo there. Edmundo's done very well. And I felt like Edmundo should have maybe hit it first time. It was a nice ball through to surprisingly get past that defender. Montero may be lucky to be on the pitch. Here's Galasic now with a dangerous ball in. Edmundo is not that kind of player. Heinrich picks up now. That's lovely little shift there from Heinrich to get into place. And here's Cois now. Cois is going to have a dig, surely. And Oh my good God. That is like, that is unbelievable. That is no penalty or anything. 60 minutes now, Montero. I still think he's lucky to be on the pitch. Deschamps acting as the defensive holding midfield. Now here's Zidane. I don't believe Zidane was that bold whilst at Juventus. In fact, I know he wasn't. Here's Totti down the wing, and I don't ever remember Totti being an out and out winger, really. Here's Zidane. Are we going to lose our first game of the season? And Davids blasts it wide right. In football management, you can't actually pause life. I feel like that is a bit silly, but I mean, Edmundo, no touchline instructions, Heinrich. See, I don't want to change anything. Like, John Bossman, Batistuta's not playing well. Cardozo, Paulista, Laros, Joachimson. I can't. Bothuson, Rushfeld. I mean, Batistuta. We all want Batistuta to be the hero, don't we, really? I mean, I certainly do, but then I sort of think this guy, Rustfelt, has. But then I'm thinking Edmundo. I oh, I regret that. I regret that immediately. Can I cancel that? I want Batistuta to be. I don't need to tell you all this while I'm doing this, do I? This is just boring for you. I want Batistuta to go there. We're going to get rid of some creativity, put Batistuta there, and bring on an attacking sort of player. Let's go. Football manager probably skipping something really important there, as they do. Here's Toldo, our guy Toldo, to Padalino, laying it around now to Moas. Now Moas better not get sent off. His Batistuta coming bit too deep there for my liking. Manuel Rui Costa goes to play a ball over the top. Rustfelt wasn't really quite ready for it. Is Narciso, Deschamps, Totti with a lovely ball over the top to Inzaghi. Inzaghi does so well, and it deserves to be a goal. It was a first-time lovely ball from Totti. And could this be a spark in the revival of Juventus's title challenge? It's 2-0 to Juventus, and I mean, I must admit, I really wasn't expecting this. I was being arrogant. Adelino has been one of our best players on the pitch, but they think we should take him off, which I find absolutely ridiculous. Pothuson can be a right back, so I'm gonna bring Pothuson on there. I'm not gonna take our best centre back off, am I? Heinrich hasn't been amazing. Raul Cardozo, Louis Laros maybe. Just go attacking now. Here's Padalino now to Pothuson. Pothuson with a poor touch. Del Piero picks it up, capitalises on that. Inzaghi back to Zidane. Plays a nice little 1-2. And Filippo Inzaghi, Juventus are absolutely killing us. I mean, this is the first time I've not done anything to the tactics, so there is arguably no reason why anything should be going wrong with my self-righteous, arrogant hat on. But yeah, I cannot believe Juventus. I cannot believe we haven't really scored. Zaghi there just is Narciso now, and Zaghi's gonna have to run up the pitch if he wants to create anything. Here's Galasic. I just cannot believe how little possession we've had, little chances, little highlights more than anything. There's Moas now to Coas, Moas to Coas. Batistuta's sort of in the wrong place, but he's done brilliant well. I jinxed it. How good was that? He made space for himself, ran in space beautifully there. Pothuson is a lovely ball over to Batistuta. Wow, not a very good result. I mean, we still can win. We still can win. Oh God, Louis Laros, take off. So does that mean I've got one player less? I wish I hadn't done that if that's the case. I use like all my substitutes. Oh my God, here's Totti now. Henri, don't let Henri get it, even though he's not the real Thierry Henry yet. Peccia, please do not give away anything. Here's Henri. Oh, good. So yeah, there's no way we can go back. Batistuta, the hero of the save, the guy that we're doing this for. We're doing this for you, Gabriel Batistuta. And yet you have had your worst game of the season. We've been absolutely horrendous. Here's Inzaghi now. Pothuson gets it away. Coas, good in the air, but at least he tried. And yeah, we've been humbled. I mean, 3-0, I guess, is not a massive humbling, not compared to what I witnessed the other day with Liverpool destroying Manchester United. That was sad because I do prefer Manchester United. I do have a soft spot for Manchester United. But yeah, this is not humbling compared to that. This is not humbling compared to how I feel like we've been overachieving this year. And the next game I'm going to show you is an opportunity to get into the semi-final. I don't know if it's over 2 legs, the Coppa Italia, but I know either way we're playing Roma. Batistuta, is he going to play a nice ball? No. Batistuta has been absolutely horrendous, and I want Batistuta to now, look at Henri go. That is absolutely incredible from Sir Thierry. Um. Oh wow, 4-0. Not even scoring. Batistuta has been a disgrace to the shirt. I am gonna not throw the water bottle, but I'm gonna thrash my arms because that, like, I don't care if we were underdogs. That is not acceptable because now, not only have we lost our first game, we've got a game in hand, and Juventus really, really. I mean, yeah, good on you, Ancelotti, but that I cannot believe what we just witnessed. To be honest, Juventus right back in it. With that win, they are now ahead by 2 points. Not as much goal difference as the team below in Parma and us above. I mean, you look at our goal difference and everything, and our 4 goals. We've been smashing it. We really have. Like we've done so well. But let's go to the next game. Let's see if we can finish this episode. I mean, every episode has been so far has blown me away. We've been incredible. But let's go to the next game. I feel personally we can definitely beat Roma away. If we can beat Milan, and I think we beat Inter Milan away, didn't we as well? We can definitely win this. Let's go. Batistuta dedicates Italian Serie A Player of the Month to Egg. Well, you know what? I'm not starting you in the next game, mate, because I think you've got a bit arrogant. I think you've clocked onto the fact. Look how many teams there's. Inter left Udinese. I quite fancy us if this is all that's left. I mean, of the quarterfinal. Like, yeah, I think we can beat Inter. So let's play Roma. But yeah, Batistuta is not going to feature. This save may well be about him. He may well be in the thumbnail. He may have clocked onto the fact that, we are doing everything for him. But, look at that, A. Look at that, A. Look at that. But, you were not very good. It's over, only over one leg. That's good. I'm happy with that. But you were not good enough in the last game, mate. Paulista, I mean, he's injured, so I still don't get that. I still don't understand. I'd sooner play Bossman, but Rushfelt is going to play. Junior Paulista is not going to play. Edmundo just keeps not playing very well. Manuel Rui Costa, he's a deep line playmaker, isn't he? But Balak's going to go there. Don't say in all your videos, Jack. It's really, really bad. Claudio Abeda does he? His fitness test not required remains some way short of full fitness. To be monitored accordingly. So he needs to sort of play, really, doesn't he? Didn't play in the last game. I therefore want to play E1. And yeah, Batistuta. Oh, Cardozo. But Heinrich, you weren't great in the last game. The thing is, these guys need to be punished. They need to be punished. So that is the team that is going to go out today. I think it's a good enough team to win away to Roma, who I found out in the last the last game, don't have Totti, do they? But they have got Cafu, who's mental. So this is going to be interesting. Away to Roma in the quarterfinal of the Coppa Italia, we want to win everything that is put in front of us. And I hope that just because we've been brought back down to earth with that loss against Juventus, I hope that we can still realise that we can beat Juventus. We're good enough to beat Juventus at home. That was just a really bad performance. I don't know what on earth went wrong, but let's hope we can do something different in this game. Here's Torricelli now. Torricelli to Joachimson. Joachimson getting into space, creating nice space for himself there to pass it back. Let's get comfortable on the ball. Here's Fagiani. We want to be comfortable. We don't want to be brash. We don't want to just hoof it forward. I can't believe I'm actually trying to sort of like coach my players as if, that is interesting, as if we haven't been doing amazing. I mean, there's been no issue. Obeda. Maybe it's because I've made some like signings, or there's been an update on Football Manager, because there has. Is Guerrero now? It's a chance for Roma to go 1-0, and they perhaps should have. And Moas gets it away. Cardozo Cafu takes it into his stride nicely there. We should apparently take Cardozo off already, and yes, I think we can't really do anything about that, can we? Heinrich, you better. I can't be bothered to give you a team talk. You better perform. Edmundo, what is going on with Edmundo? This is like some sort of joke, isn't it? Where someone has put this thing on him where his morale is fixed to like always bad. Again, we've not had as much of the finances highlights. What I'm thinking there, clearly finances. We've not had as much of the highlights as Roma again, just like the Juventus game. And it's coming up to half time. Obeda. I wonder if Obeda is the problem. Here's Di Francesco, and it's a chance for Roma. Eusebio Di Francesco. That's worrying. That's worrying because that was Obeda's fault. And we're playing Obeda and Moas. So I am actually quite worried now. Episode 3 is the most bizarre and peculiar episode yet, because we have been Rushbelt. That was, if Bossman was on the end of that, it might have been a different story. If this was a different episode, this wouldn't be happening, would it? Because we've obviously been doing so well with these tactics. Is Fagiani now to Heinrich. holding it up nicely. Here's Balak. I mean, maybe because it's such a different team. Well, it isn't though, is it? It's not a massively different team. Like Balak's been brought in. I wonder if like Abeda is the problem. Here's Moas now. That is nice. Edmundo now. Joachimsen. Rui Costa. That is nice. Heinrich trying to win it. And Fagiani now. And Fagiani. And it's Rushfeld. And it's Sigurd Rushfeld has made it 1-1. This is the Fiorentina we know. It was simply breathtaking, but it means nothing unless we win the game because I think we're good enough to. Half time done. Said to my guys, oh, look at that, Edmundo, look, gone up from 6.4 to 6.5, and he's happy. Said to the lads, like, you know, you need to win this game because you're good enough to. Simple as that. Fagiani, Abeda to Fagiani, back to Abeda. Abeda, biding his time. Yep, get it back inside to Moas if you need to. Moas with a nice dribble. Jelly Russell, this is nice, that was nice, but two, it's like you're not really thinking about it, you know, it was a bit too hasty. I'm a bit scared of Abeda, to be honest. I wonder if, it was a nice ball from Balak, I wonder if we needed a bit more experience. I wonder if he was a good signing, you know. Oh, it's Manuel Ricosta, it's Manuel, and it's, oh my word. Joachimsen, how did that stay out? Alechnev, that is a stunning touch from Elenichev, wasn't it? Elenichev with the ball over top of Palisoccia, knocks it down to Breda. Abeda gets it away. Abeda has done his first good thing in the whole game. Balak now, and we're on the counter-attack. Manuel Ricosta, Aldair gets it, and I mean, I can't even keep up with this. My brain can't even cover this. Joachimsen now, Moas doesn't win it. We've not. Oh, well done, Balak, because we did not have enough support there. Bringing Fagiani into the game now. Balak now. Manuel Cruz. Torricelli now. Torricelli to Joachimsen. Joachimsen, he's not an out-and-out winger, so I don't fancy him one-on-one against anyone. I do fancy him to get a good ball in, though, if he has the space. Here's Heinrich, the Heinrich manoeuvre. Ow! Ow! Oh, my God. Oh, my word. We're now taking it to town. Joachimsen, though. Van der Vid and Gabriel Batistuta and Juninho Paulista, Thomas Ewan. I think give Ewan a go, you know. Joachimsen I fancy for set pieces. He's good. He is a good passer. He is a good crossover. Here's Heinrich now. Ah, what a goal from Jorge. Is it Jorge? It's probably not. It's probably Jurge, isn't it? Or your like O with the umlaut above it, I think is isn't it? Like Ozil. Moas has not been good. Padlino. We're now winning 2-1 and we need to keep this result. Fiorentina really, really going for it now. Here's Fabio Jr. now. Do not let Roma get it. And they have allowed Roma to get it now. Here's Guerrero. Don't give away penalties. Brought Paulo Sergio into the game. Paulo Sergio and Holdo collects. Holdo, I'm a bit worried when he holds on to it for that long. Heinrich, lovely ball over top. Is Rushfeld onside now? Can he seal it? Ansel gets it away. It's a corner to Fiorentina. 75th minute in. This is not good for my heart. This is like end-to-end stuff, isn't it? Is Manuel Rui Costa now drilling a ball in? And maybe Bossman should have been on the end of that. Is Balak now to Heinrich. Heinrich, Tomic getting it away. And that is poor now because Breda can bring Guerrero. And Guerrero was onside. And that, very well done. Padalino is our saviour. He is and always be our saviour. Always will be. Fagiani has been really good. Trying to work out which players haven't been good. Football Manager has skipped for us to the 90th minute now to Torricelli. Now Ewan. Torricelli inside to Balak. Now Balak with a... Oh, man, that wasn't a good ball to Breda. But they're trying to counter-attack and successfully are with Guerrero. I really thought one of our guys would get on the end of that. It could. It's Fabio Jr. Oh, my. They really could equalise, but we have just got to keep possession. It's Heinrich now. Heinrich to Rushfeld, knocking it down to Edmundo now. I would have liked to have taken Edmundo off for Batistuta, but that is a nice ball that maybe Batistuta couldn't do. Ewan now, Rui Costa. Fabio Jr., Ewan winning it now. Ewan just, you have Paramati, you've just got to keep the ball. And here's Padalino. Padalino, one of the greatest players that we could have brought on now. Here's Manuel Rui Costa. Rui Costa with a great ball now to Heinrich. And it's not sealed. Rushfeld takes it into the corner. Or did he? We'll never know. But it's the 93rd minute out of 94. Here's Torricelli now. Look at him. Look at Torricelli wasting his time. Good old Torricelli. If this was in the reverse, I would be absolutely livid. But Torricelli hits it to Rushfeld. Rushfeld really that was really good. He was like holding. I've never seen that on Football Manager, I don't think. Holding the player off like that. You could have sent Edmundo off there. Edmundo did a second foul. And these are the kind of balls that we need to get. When they just smack it forward, hoping for someone to get on the end of it, we need to be comfortable. Holdo smashes it forward. We don't really have a bossman on the pitch. But we have won 2-1. We are back to winning ways without Batistuta. Maybe I was being stubborn there, not playing Batistuta. Maybe we did it the hard way without Batistuta. But Rushfelt, absolutely fantastic player. In to go through via Baggio and Ronaldo. But I feel like we can still win against. I still fancy us against Inter because we did really well in the last game because defensively and everywhere but up front they weren't very good. So that game had no influence. But Juventus, we've got a game in hand and they're 1 point behind us. Did they just lose their last game? They won 4-0 at home to Fiorentina. Oh, I thought they'd played another game since. Anyway, fantastic vintage display. We win in the Coppa Italia. Quarter final, we want to win everything that is put against us. The semi-final draws us against Juventus and it's away. Right. That's annoying. That's annoying. Doesn't really matter that Vicenza knocked out Sampdoria because we have got Juventus. So the next game that I will bring you, I'll play all of these games. The next game I bring you may well be, I will show you some UEFA Cup when we get there, but UEFA Cup unknown. If it's not really against anyone good, we'll do that. But Coppa Italia, first leg, that is going to be good. That is going to be good. I am so glad. I think I'm just going to holiday these games, expecting to get 9 points from these, depending on the position we're in, and show you these 2 games in one episode. I think that'll be good. But thank you very much, guys. If you've got to the end, you've got a patience of a saint. And I will see you on the next one, alright? Take care now. Bye-bye.